Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the videos. Today we are working on the R32 once again. If you guys didn't see the last video, this was basically like abandoned in someone's backyard. The clutch pedal finally went all the way down. As you guys can see, it's just stuck all the way down there. We do know the issue. It is the clutch slave cylinder, so that's what we're going to be changing in today's video. It basically just lasted a couple days just to get the car out of there. And now it just finally gave way. Basically how you have to drive this car or move it around, you have to put it in gear and then start it, and then the car is just gonna move in the gear, but you can't shift. So obviously it's kind of undrivable right now. So I went ahead and did some research online to see what slave cylinder I could get, and I was told either 240SX or a 300ZX would fit. So I bought both of them, and let's see which one actually works. So this is the slave cylinder of the Skyline. It's all like kind of fuzzy looking, and this shows that there was a leak over here. So right here I have the 240SX one, and it looks like it's a pretty close match. So it looks like the 240SX slave would work on the RB20 DET transmission slave cylinder. And just in case you guys were wondering how the 300ZX looks, it's almost identical. But the bleeder screw, which is this thing here, is actually on top as opposed to being at the bottom. So we're gonna go with the 240SX. Yo guys, Josh from JDM Icon. So I just got here and Mike is just working on the car, so I came out to work on it too. So right now I'm just taking off this spat because there's a lot of tar on it. You also want to see what's behind it, just if there's anything. So we actually just took out the spat from the other side, and as you can see there is some rust on it. I don't know how bad that is. I think it's just surface though.
Yeah, just surface. It looks like it. I think the spat was actually cracked, so we're gonna repair that. Yeah, there's some heavy cracks. Yeah, other than that, just need some love.
A lot of it, bro.
A lot of it, yeah.
Look up here. Freaking,
What is that?
peanut.
Peanuts.
It's still everywhere. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen the last video where we pick up this car, there were literally, look at this inside here. There's literally peanuts inside the
Literally
frame
look at that.
here. And we tried blowing air like from here just to get it all out, but there's so many peanuts.
Dude, look at this.
This squirrel was legit rich,
Dude,
man.
yeah, this squirrel was packing peanuts, bro.
Look at
in this
this.
R32.
That's why the car's name is Peanut.
Yeah, that's the car's nickname, Peanut.
Skyline R32 Peanut Tsunade. So right now, Josh and my dad are taking off the kit that's on the car. It's not an aftermarket kit. This is actually a Skyline Type M. So this is a factory, almost like OEM Plus. I think it's a Nismo kit or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I know it's a factory kit. So Josh is removing the rear spat and this side skirt, so it'll be easier for me to paint and everything. And I want to make sure there's no rust behind the skirts or the spats, because as you can see on the other side, the skirt is actually cracked in two here. It does need a lot of love here, a lot of paint. Not too sure if it's warped or if it's factory like this, but it does hang really low. So we're gonna have to take the skirt apart, fiberglass on the back, reinforce it, Bondo and make it all straight again, obviously fix it. And this also is a thing. There's a dent there, and the paint started to flake and rust, unfortunately. But it's all surface, so I can fix this, so it's not too big of a deal. Who owned this car before? Jeez, man. You just go on like a brand new road, not even dry it, just drive a Skyline over it.
It's even
What
on the
the hell?
fender too.
It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. So while my dad and my brother are taking off the kit, I'm gonna go ahead and do an oil change on the car because the car hasn't been driven or on the road in over 5 years. And the oil's really old and it's dark and it's black, so it definitely does need an oil change. If you guys are Skyline owners, I did learn today that if you have an RB20, I'm not too sure about the 25 and 26, the 20 does share the same oil filter as the 240SX and 300ZX, which is really clutch because we never got Skylines here in Canada. Look how black the oil is, bro. Holy. It's so weird when you see oil drain. It doesn't even look like it's draining. Yeah, it's just so still. It doesn't even look like it's moving or anything. Well, right now I'm in the Skyline. We're bleeding the clutch pedal, so I'm just gonna be up the hoist and pumping it while he's bleeding it from underneath. So unfortunately, it looks like the R32 is gonna need a master cylinder. We did try bleeding it, but the pedal still doesn't seem like it's getting enough pressure. But right now, I'm gonna go double check on how the S13 is doing because I really wanna work on that car. I really miss the S13. Basically, it's getting the rockers all repaired by a friend of mine, and he knows a lot about S chassis as well, so I trust him with my S13. So I think last time I saw it, it was all like primered up. He just has to finish up some final touches before paint, and I think that's it. The S13 should be back with us fairly shortly. Whoa! So this is the blower motor of the Skyline. Look at that.
Wait. There's still like residue.
Residue, there's still debris. Holy shit. Literally, how did they get in there? What the hell? That's so nasty, dude. That is so...
See, this is what you guys get when you guys buy a barnfind. So Mikey, what you doing?
Dude, look at this. This is so gross. I wish you guys could smell this.
They wish they couldn't.
Oh, dude.
Oh, here, put it there.
You want me to get the garbage can closer?
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great, actually.
Or plastic bag, like tail.
Oh, disgusting. Oh!
What?
Let me do it.
It was just all soft. I don't like it. It was just all soft. Look at the vacuum. It's just caked with this like garbage from the nest, the squirrel nest. That is so nasty. Oh my god, dude. Boy is gonna do a burnout in the S14. Smells like one of the drift nights. And the taillights of the R32 look so classic, so sick. Damn, can't believe that we got an R32 and an S13 right there. So we just picked up the S13 and I'm so happy to finally have this car back. It's probably been just over a week waiting for the rockers to be done. And the guy who did it was the guy who just did a burnout in his S14.
But damn, he did an awesome job here. And he did like, take out my phone just so you guys can see a little bit better. But he did an amazing job in here, and it looks like OEM pretty much. It looks crazy. All of that, and painted it. This guy did awesome work. He actually found out that the drain for the sunroof went all the way down into the rocker, but it had nowhere to go, so that it started rusting. That's what caused it. So he relocated the drain to make sure that it falls down through the floor instead of being trapped in the rocker, and he made sure that it's not gonna rust ever again. So I'm super, super pumped on that. Look at that, the Skyline is pulling in. How awesome does this look, guys? Two 90s Nissans, one on top of each other. Skyline R32 and an S13 just chilling here. It looks so sick. And they're both from 1993, that's even cooler. Alright guys, so we just made it back home. I am super happy that the S13 is back and I can finally start working on it. And it's crazy that a week ago when I dropped off the S13, we didn't have the Skyline, and now we do. So we have two 90s JDM cars to work on. Well, the 240 is not really JDM, but it kind of is. Whatever. I'm super hyped to work on the S13 because I got big plans for that in the future, as well as the Skyline. I hope you guys enjoy the 90s Nissan content, because I really enjoy making and working on those cars. Although the Skyline, as you saw earlier in this video, is kind of gross, but that's the stuff you gotta deal with when you bought a barn find abandoned car just like that. But anyways, that's all the time we have for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.